Hello friends, welcome to Hello English. My name is Rupam. In today's video, we are going to discuss about something very important.
Very important.
Something which we all come across when we start learning English. So please watch this video till the end and I'm sure you will get a lot of information. And you can use these ideas, the information which I'm going to share with you and improve your English speaking skills. But before we start, just one request. If you like my videos, please do subscribe. And yes, my dear friends, I have also started another YouTube channel. Something different, but something very interesting, something knowledgeable. If you want, you can subscribe to that channel also. I've given the link in the description. Now let's begin with today's video. I came across few messages last week. The message was, how can I learn English without depending on others? I'm sure when you start learning English, you depend on other people, like your teacher, like social media, like someone who knows English and is willing to teach you, and you are waiting for that person so that they teach you and you learn. But in this process, you come across challenges. Challenges like the person who is willing to teach you don't have so much time, or your time and that person's time doesn't match. What happens? You feel frustrated. You feel low in energy. You feel that you are not learning. So I want to tell you, don't depend on others. Because when you depend on others, it is not an easy thing. You have to keep depending on that person every day. Instead, depend on yourself. Make a habit that no, I am not going to depend on that person to learn English language. Instead, I will try to find some ways where I can depend on myself. I can just try learning this language all by myself. And when you have this attitude, believe me, it is very useful and your English will improve faster. My dear friend, learning this language is like a musical instrument. Suppose if you want to learn an instrument like guitar, okay? Suppose you want to play a guitar. Suppose you have this guitar. Now, if you have to learn this instrument, what you will do? You have to go to a teacher, or you can search in the internet and try learning it. You cannot play on the first day this type of tune. By the way, what tune is this? Can you comment and let me know? So for learning English, you need to follow some 4 important things. 4 important things you have to do if you don't want to depend on others. You just have to try by your own these 4 things and improve your English. Let me share these 4 important things. The first one, what you have to do? Practicing every day. Well, my dear friends, if you want to improve anything, practice is a must. And practicing every day makes you much better than others. Because when you practice every day, your productivity increases significantly and you will constantly stay motivated. Do you know how an athlete or any player who gets gold medal, silver medal, bronze medal in Olympic, how they strive, how much they struggle, how much they practice? It's only because of their practice, their consistency, they become the champion. So for you to become champion, you have to be consistent. And one more thing. When things get tough, you should get tougher. You should not stop. There will be time. Believe me, it came in my life also. There was time when I realized that I am unable to manage the time. I have to go to college. I have to attend tuitions. Then after tuitions, I have to take tuitions to manage that money which I can use for my college. So in this process, the whole day, stay busy. And I'm unable to go through some English lessons to improve myself. But I didn't stop. I always used to think in my mind, in a sea, the sea is very rough. Okay? The ship, it will not stop. Does it stop? No. It will keep sailing. It will sail slow, but it will keep sailing so that it doesn't get drowned. In the same way, whenever you feel you are tired or you don't have time, give little amount of time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but be consistent. This is the first thing I want to tell you. Then what you have to do? You have to absorb more and more English. I mean to say, you need to get more and more information about how to improve your English. Like listening, like reading, like watching some channels. But start with some easy stuff. I have noticed there are so many students, they try to read books which are very tough. Tough wordings, tough phrases. Instead, you can buy this type of book. I always advise these two books which I am sharing with you. I'll give the link in the description. If you want, you can buy. Why I'm saying, because if you read this type of books, you understand better. You fall in love with reading, and your reading develops. Slowly, your English will develop. This habit of reading, you have to do it every day for 15 minutes. Believe me, my dear friend. I develop myself by reading books. Still today, I read books. See, I have so many books picked up for this week. One is The Himalayan Master. The second is The Tale from the Quran. These two books I'm reading now. So you also develop this habit of reading. Next, what you have to do? Listen. Listen to radio FMs. You will come across radio FM channels where the radio RJ will be speaking very fast. What happens in this case? You will be confused initially, but continuously listening will improve your listening skill in English. Then, when someone will speak to you in English slowly, you won't be facing any problem understanding and replying. Also, listen to English commentary. If you love football, if you love cricket, whichever you love, pick up some commentaries.
Is it going to go over his head? Oh, no way! No way! You cannot do that, Ben Stokes. You cannot do that.
Because commentaries are something which you understand what's going on the ground. Practical things are being told to you. So listen to those. Make a routine and follow that. Monday, I will listen to something. Tuesday, I will read something. Wednesday, I will do this. Okay, but it should be consistent. 15 minutes every day. Next, writing. Writing helps to remember more and more things. From sentence making, remembering words and phrases, everything. So develop this wonderful habit of writing. Write as much as you can. Whatever you have read that day. Okay, suppose you read something, write for 15 minutes. Keep that in your mind, and at the end of the day, write it down. What you understood. Or if you don't want to do that, write down what you did the entire day. What is your plan for the next day? In this way, you will develop the writing habit also, and your English will gradually improve. See, this is what I have written. Okay, just for an idea, you can read it out. Today, I worked on preparing a video script for my YouTube channel. Just read these few lines. I also have done some research, on DMart's rise and strategies in the retail business. Because as I said, I have another channel, I'm preparing a video on that. I had my lunch, I did some work, and I went out for exercise. So this is all I wrote. In this way, you can also start writing. Remember, it takes time to create good habits. But once you build good habits, you can make a change in your life. You can bring good changes in your life, and you will be able to improve your English at the same time. My dear friends, English is a great language, universal language. When you learn this language, so many doors open up for you. For in my case, if I wouldn't have learned English, I'd have stayed in a small town, just doing something. Now I am staying in a big city where I'm taking English classes in school. I take online coaching classes. I teach in different institutes. I'm training you guys also in YouTube. So all this thing wouldn't have been possible without learning English. So if you also want to improve your English, develop this habit. I wish you all the very best. I will see you again. Thank you.